I'm Jason UFC, and today we have a story about UFC welterweight number one contender Colby Chaos Covington shares his theory on Jorge Masvidal's retirement. He says Jorge Masvidal is a fake retirement, and Jorge Masvidal will do some steroids and come back. Wow. Covington isn't buying Masvidal's decision to call time on his career. It's been a few weeks since Jorge Masvidal brought his time as an active competitor inside the UFC octagon to an end. The conclusion of the Miami native's career came in his home city at UFC 287, a pay-per-view event he co-headlined opposite fellow former welterweight title challenger Gilbert Burns. Burns won that fight while Gamebred had hoped to shoot his shot for a meeting in the cage with reigning welterweight title holder Leon Edwards. He also teased a retirement should he fall short on that fight. He obviously lost that fight. He retired. Yada yada yada. Let's get into whatever Jorge Masvidal, whatever Colby Covington has to say. Colby Covington says, "I guarantee Jorge Masvidal will come back." Wow. During a recent interview with Inside Fighting while in attendance at T-Mobile Arena for Gervonta Davis versus Ryan Garcia's blockbuster boxing showdown this past weekend, Colby Covington was asked for his latest assessment of Jorge Masvidal's exit from competition. While in his initial reaction, Colby Chaos Covington claimed to have been the one to retire Gamebred with his win over Gamebred early 2022 last year. He now questioned whether the move was a genuine one. Let me see. This is what Colby Covington says about Jorge Masvidal. "I took away his confidence and his ego. He hasn't been the same fighter." He only fought once since that. "He just showed up for a paycheck his last fight." Colby Covington says it's a fake retirement. "We all know people in the UFC that don't retire. He'll get out of the the decider pool, probably go and do some steroids and come back. He doesn't know how to make money any other way but fighting. He's not really retired. That guy's..." Okay. Can I say that without getting in trouble? Okay, that's what Colby Covington says. "That guy's dumb. He's not going to be able to make money any other way but fighting. I can guarantee you he'll be back to get a paycheck." Oh, wow. Let me see. Is there anything else that Colby Covington says? No. I mean, I really have no idea where this beef, like, where did it originally start? But it's still going on. They beefed before they were fighting. They fought. They were beefing during the fighting. After the fight, there was an alleged altercation between Jorge Masvidal and Colby Covington. Can't get into those details, obviously, but they still seem to be beefing after all of that. And Jorge Masvidal has even retired and is still beefing. I would say, Colby Covington, he's not really wrong to say this because, nowadays, the drug testing thing and the alleged steroids thing, that you can't say that because I think you could get sued for defamation of character. But nowadays, for all athletes, for all everything, the retirement thing just seems like like a 2-year vacation, right? Let's just be honest. We've seen athletes in so many sports. We've seen personalities, news anchors retire, come back 2 years later. So I personally would obviously, I would not be surprised if Jorge Masvidal, even though I am an MMA casual, I have no idea, right? I'm just an MMA casual. But I wouldn't be surprised if Jorge Masvidal took a year, 2 years off, came back and fought again, after this retirement thing. But I have no evidence. Jorge Masvidal has been in many MMA fights. I don't believe he's ever been popped for any type of steroids. Colby Covington is just having, he's shooting his shot. He's having fun. Colby Covington was very quiet last year. We didn't hear almost anything for Colby Chaos Covington. Now this year, when he becomes the number one contender, now he is doing exactly what he should be doing, promoting, getting himself back over, and taking shots at everyone that he fought Jorge Masvidal. He defeated Jorge Masvidal. He's going to have the last word. He's going to have the right to just say crazy stuff about Jorge Masvidal. That's not going to change. I don't know where this beef originally started, but like I said, they were friends, allegedly. They were roommates, right? I don't even know if they were roommates, right? That may be even a legend. And then they stopped being friends. Then they started beefing. Then they fought. Then they started beefing. They were still beefing after the fight, and now Jorge Masvidal has retired. Colby Chaos Covington is still beefing with Jorge Masvidal, and probably, I wouldn't be surprised if Jorge Masvidal and Colby Covington fought 2 years from now in MMA. But let me know your opinion of this story. Do you agree with Colby Chaos Covington, or that Jorge Masvidal will most likely return to MMA action, and this retirement is fake? I'm Jason, UFC. Today we had a story about UFC number one welterweight contender, right? Colby Chaos Covington shares his theory on Jorge Masvidal's, quote, fake retirement. Hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, hit the $1 donation button, and please tune in to the next video on this channel. Thanks a million for watching.